So we tried to sell our house last year, and we listed with another agent and went through the whole process, and we were on the market for pretty much all summer. It was all summer long. We relisted with Ron, I think it was about 6 months later, and got together with Ron. Really appreciated his professionalism and the way he worked with us. He showed up and he had a complete packet of analysis that their team had put together. So we really appreciated that, the professionalism. Also really appreciated the way Ron knew the neighborhood and the demographic that we were targeting. So that to us meant a lot. So when we had a contract 4 days later, so we were on market for only 4 days. So when we met with Ron and he gave us all the analysis, we talked. One of the other things we talked about was where do we list this thing? And initially we were thinking, well, we could start where we ended up the previous year, or we could even go lower. Ron really encouraged us to go to a higher price, again, trusting in his expertise. We listed at the price that Ron encouraged us to. When the offer came in, it was about $10,000 less than asking. That price, that offer was actually pretty acceptable to us. Not what we were asking, but it was doable, and we were looking for other things to counter back with, and Ron actually felt pretty confident that he could get more out of them. And so again, following his guidance, we allowed Ron to counter back, and he got us $7,000 more. So he essentially went back with a number, and they agreed to it.
I think we were afraid, given our experience the year before. I think we were just ready to sign and
Be done.
get the risk over with, and yeah, Ron just went in full confidence and got it done. So
Yeah.
it was a good experience.
Yeah. And I think a lot of also what played into it was just the effort that they put into marketing, the pictures.
Oh my gosh,
I think they had some really original ideas regarding the pictures of the house, which really stood out. I mean, we loved them when we saw kind of the twilight pictures that they recommended taking. They looked really good. It was really sharp.
Yeah.
The flyers were quality. And what I really liked is that you guys Ron gave enough information to bring people in, but not so much that they could just read a flyer and move on, right? So people could get an idea of what the house might offer, but then had to show up to see it. And so I think that really did a lot for bringing in the right buyer and not letting people just read a flyer and move on, right?